if you look at 2 years, 3 years out, that's where we spend a lot of our time from a strategy standpoint anyway. If you're trying to stop yourself from predicting, I think you need to push out well past. So you need to try and go, 5, 10, 15 years, like try and look out further and then look for the weak signals of the kinds of futures that might be emerging and then go, okay, what do we want to do in the next 6 months, 12 months to try and shape the future that we want?
What signals are you seeing that are super positive?
The signals that are coming out, particularly those kind of weaker signals about, you go horizon 2 or 3 sort of signals. Robotics, see some of the stuff around quantum, or, there's a lot more content about fusion. So the opportunities, the signals that maybe point to more of an abundant future are pretty exciting. The Arthur C. Clarke quote, that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. You're 100% right. When people look at the technology that they're using day to day and it just becomes part of how we use it all the time. I have been guilty of being on a flight and going, I can't believe the Wi-Fi is slow. And not sort of saying I'm going, 30,000 feet and it's almost like this creep that comes into our lives. And when you say, I used to think this was magic, and now I'm just moving on, waiting for the next thing. And I think on AI, particularly on the large language model, I've said to a few people, like we didn't even take the win. Like
No.
understanding human language that's a massive win. So I think it comes back to what problems are people trying to solve, and then how do you then use this technology in a way that's going to help you solve the problem, not use the technology because the technology is there. So that's the stuff that gets me out of bed in the morning. Is like, yeah, but I think that we can actually, with these things, we can unlock a future that we prefer. How we do that, now that's the conversation worth having, because it's never clear cut. It's never smooth sailing to get to the ideal future.